Welcome back to Gear for the Common Game. Today, in deck number 678, we're going to talk about Gyruda, Doom of Depths. Now, I know it's been a while since I've done one of the companion commanders. I use these. It is a legendary creature, so I'm building a deck with it. So this is the actual commander. I don't really use companions. I use them as... And I know the companion rule does not apply when they are your commander, but I feel like flavor-wise it should. So that's the way I build it. So Gyruda says your starting deck contains only cards with even converted mana cost. Would be mana value now, but when Gyruda enters the battlefield, each player puts the top 4 cards of their library in their graveyard. You put a creature with an even CMC. It's going to be hard to stop using CMC, isn't it? From among those cards onto the battlefield under your control. Now, Deadeye Navigator is the perfect card for this deck. I would have put it in here if I had had one. That being said, I've got this grouped differently. I have it grouped by casting cost instead of the utility. So let's get to it. Our first even number is, you guessed it, 0. We have Zurin Orb, because we've all lost games if we'd have had one more life. And Termite's Crypt to get rid of that graveyard. Then we move up to 2 CMC, or 2 mana value. Now, yeah, that's a big thing because we have to skip 1 and 3, which means we don't have access to a whole lot of mana rocks. There's no soul rings, no 3-drop, which is where most of the mana rocks reside. So we skip straight to 2. We have Sky Diamond, Charcoal Diamond, Talisman of Dominance. Then we get into a bunch of, not a bunch of removal. We have Diabolic Edict, Victim of the Night, Walk the Plank, Negate. Now, Swiftfoot Boots doesn't really fit any other category. It's just we need Swiftfoot Boots. I mean, we can use it. It's 2. But then we have Anticipate. Ludwig's Test Subject. This is not bad. This is not bad at all. Because the value that you get with the restriction of, we can only do 2. Or even mana. I like the Deranged Assistant. You mill a card, add a colorless. It works with the commander if we had a way to blink it. Disdainful Stroke. Tidehollow Strix is just a beast of a blocker. Black Knight. Undertaker. Kind of playing the rules a little bit here. Thassa's Intervention. Because its converted mana cost is 2. Because anywhere not on the stack, X is 0. And then we have Phyresis. Because let's face it, we need all of the advantage that we can get. Because, we literally have access to half the cards. Now we go up to 4 CMC. Probably the most useful one is, of course, Mystical Teachings, because instant or a card with flash, that's pretty good. Wonder, why not give them all flying, Coastal Piracy, some card draw. Evil Twin. These are in no particular order, by the way. Ravenous Chupacabra. Teferi's Ageless Insight. Gravedigger. Now, Gravedigger, the only reason why Gravedigger is in there is because of the Gyruda's ability, and I didn't think it all the way through, so you use Gyruda to get the Gravedigger. Maybe you sack the Gravedigger. I don't. It's been a while since I've actually built this deck. I am so far ahead right now that, hence the everyday videos. The Trickster God's Heist. Right? Exchange 2 creatures. Yeah. Consuming Vapors. Sleep. They're telling you. Atreus, Oracle of Half-Truce. play the numbers again with mass manipulation. This is very, very expensive, I know. But if you can pull that off, I mean, it's probably worth it. Mind Rack Demon, Deadly Rollick, Onariophage? Are we saying that right? Draw a card, put a counter on it. Dragon Throne of Tarkir. Now, I like this as a team pump because it doesn't require, it doesn't hinge upon tribalness or whatever. It's just, hey, put Gyruda on the throne and let's go. Sisei's Ring, another rock. Levitation. Apparently, I am determined to give my creatures flying. Clone, just a good utility card. Ambition's Cost. Necrotal. Dimir Houseguard, another good 4-drop to go and get other 4-drops. Dungeon Geist. And Extinction Event. I had to put Extinction Event in here. You know, choose odd or even. There's really good chance it's always going to be odd. Now, let's look at our 6-drops. Of course, Confiscate, because you control enchanted permanent is a favorite line of mine. Dreamstone Hedron. Trust me, there's a need at 6 mana for a rock. Discontinuity. Burning Rune Demon. Sphinx of the Magosi. Zathrid Demon. Ulamog's Despoiler. Ether Snatch I really like. It's like, no, I think that's my time warp now. Rakshasa Debaser. Yes, I had to like slowly pronounce that one. Now this one, yeah. When it attacks, you get one of the creatures from their grip. Tolarian Kraken. Scab Goliath. Blood on the Snow. No, this is, I'm not out of Snowlands right now, but I don't have enough to dedicate it, so this is just a board wipe. Now we go up to 8 CMC. Gotta have that Ulamog's Crusher, Eldrazi Devastator, and the Pestilence Demon, because, you know, that's pretty. And I only have one 10-drop that we're never ever going to pay 10 for. It's the Deep Sea Kraken. So, we're going to suspend this Joker for 3, and it's going to come into play in a couple of turns because we play multiplayer, and this is an amazing card in multiplayer Magic. Now, let's get to our non-basics. We're going to start off with the Command Tower. Thriving Moor. Port of Carfell, one of those. Dakmor Salvage. Evolving Wilds. Dismal Backwater. Thriving Isle. Dimir Guildgate. Submerged Boneyard. Temple of the False God. Drowned Catacombs. Ice Tunnel. Encroaching Waste. And finally, the Dimir Aqueduct. So that is... Got through that one quick, didn't we? We ain't even touching the 10-minute mark yet. But that is Gyruda. I don't think I've had a chance to play this. I think it's been played once, but I don't think it was me. May have been somebody else in the play group. But anyway, that is 678. We are put it on the wall. Be done with it. And I do appreciate everybody watching. I really do. And I know I say that every time because it's true every single time. Thank y'all so much. And right now, we're going to shuffle and cut.